Buglioni on the jab right at the start of the round. Meng answers with exactly the same punch. There's that long backhand, that southpaw backhand. It's amazing how often it lands. Just slightly off balance there, Buglioni, as he threw the right hand. His weight came forward a touch, and that's exactly the kind of thing that Meng will want to see. That left hand off the back foot. He throws that well.
Yeah, I mean, you can see him trying to line him up for that straight left hand down the middle every time. He measures him, just keeps that right hand out there, and then he's looking for the straight left down the middle.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟。补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
That is wide, that is long, that is deep, that is as bad as it gets, really, just under the eyebrow, and the doctor will have a very good look at that. Buglioni saying it's okay. He's bound to say that. He never says anything else.
Okay.
Buglioni can't see it clearly, or he might not be saying that. We have got past the completion of the 4th round, so if this were to be stopped now, we would go to the scorecards. Referee Timo Habighorst of Germany is giving him every chance here, because I tell you what, there's plenty of doctors, there's plenty of referees who would have stopped this.
Yeah, I mean, Buglioni doesn't want to get reckless, but he does have to force this pace now. He can't stand at range. At long distance, Meng's just picking him off. He's measuring him with the right hand, and he's driving those straight lefts down the middle, as we've seen there. He's got to keep this pace on him now. He's got to get close. Close is safe. If he's on the chest and he's working, he's using his physical strength, he can rough him up. But when he's standing at range, the technical amateur skills, that's where we see him land.
Looking for that left hand off the back foot again there. Not sure if that was caused by a punch or a head clash. There was plenty of punches being thrown, but they fell in a couple of times as well. But the blood continues to come from it. He needs to get through this round, get back to the corner, and have the corner try and work on that as best they can. Psychologically, it's a difficult one, this, for Buglioni. As you say, Matt, he doesn't want to be reckless, but in the back of his mind, he will be wondering how much longer this can go on. And I don't think... Well, I would be surprised if he survives a second inspection here, to be perfectly honest. The doctor's just waiting, just preparing to get back up onto the cube and have another look. And from a look at Buglioni's face here, I think he is beginning to fear the worst. It's a bad cut. It's a really bad cut. And it's got worse. I think that's a conversation between the two of them.
Yeah, that's a nasty cut, Andy. Very deep and wide across, just under the eyebrow, or across the eyelid.
Well, the referee's going to stop this. The referee stops the fight, and really that was all he could do. They sent him back out one more time, and I wouldn't say they were overly generous to do that, but they gave him every chance by doing that. And when the doctor looked at it again, the doctor and the referee agreed that it had got worse, and it's horrendous, that cut, to be perfectly honest. There's no way you can let somebody continue with that. As I say, we have completed 4 rounds, so this will go to the scorecards, and the way we look at it, that's only relevant if this was from a clash of heads. If this has been caused by a punch, then this is a technical knockout. Let's be clear about that. Meng will have won the fight by perfectly fair means.
I mean, we've seen a straight left there. He was landing many of those throughout the fight, really, at times. He was going straight left to the body, were good too, the uppercuts. Buglioni, in fairness to him, responded well to John Charles's advice in the corner. He started forcing the pace, he started taking chances. He did get I think the 3rd round, I thought he won. He turned things around a little bit, but then Zheng came back out, adjusted, took the centre of the ring and started teeing up again, and the cut was a really bad cut, and I don't think the ref or the doctor had any choice but to stop the fight.
Well, he'll be absolutely devastated. Frank Buglioni to have to bow out of this at this stage. It was, at that point, looking like Meng's fight. Well, let's get over to our MC, David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, Timo Habagorst calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute, 58 seconds of round number 5. Your winner by TKO, and still the IBF Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Fan Long, Cold Blood Man.
So a TKO for Fan Long Meng, which means that the referee has decided that that cut rather, was caused by a punch. And there are many ways you can finish a fight, and causing that kind of facial damage is a conclusive way of doing it. He is an accurate puncher. I said maybe he's not the strongest puncher, possibly there's more